Roman Reigns!
Oh my God! Didn't waste any time. A Fez press off the tractor, and we're underway. Last man standing.
This is gonna be ugly.
Incapacitate your opponent.
Look out, Cole.
Until they can't reach their feet by a count of 10. And you got Cowboy Brock, you got Kid Rock, and we're in Smashville. And that's what Brock Lesnar's doing to Roman Reigns.
Everything is legal. The only rule, keep your opponent down for the count of 10. By any means necessary, limited only by their imagination and the laws of gravity.
16 times a world championship has changed hands at SummerSlam. Will it happen tonight? The problem is, Corey, I can't imagine either one of these men being put down for the 10 count.
We could be here all night. Oh, no, no.
Off the steps. Oh, suplex to Reigns. Where the hell is he going?
Oh, gee.
Corey, get the hell out of there. Brock Lesnar just moved the entire ring.
I just
Take the tractor.
I'm in Kid Rock's lap right now. God almighty, what the hell is Lesnar doing?
Anything he wants. Lesnar's lifted up the ring with Roman Reigns in it. With a damn tractor. Reigns falls out of the entire ring.
This is one of the damnedest things I've ever seen in my
I've never
life.
seen anything like this, ever. Brock Lesnar just lifted the ring. 15 feet off the ground with a damn tractor.
That's my tribal chief. I've done everything for you. Enough. Oh my
Oh,
God.
no. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Heyman's mouth cast a check. Look at this. Oh my God. Heyman at 5 to the table. Oh, spear on Reigns.
With the briefcase.
Attacking Roman Reigns. Well, Corey, it looked like he was going to cash in, but I don't think he had an opportunity to because Brock just fired him out of the damn briefcase. Twice before it's been cashed in at SummerSlam, but not tonight. Chad, for the love of God, count faster.
And now the Usos assisting Roman in burying the beast beneath the rubble.
Let's go, Rock. Let's go, Rock.
They are burying Brock Lesnar.
The entire announce table.
Oh my God.
God.
Brock
Kill
Lesnar.
him. What the hell?
Lesnar can't breathe. It's over. Reigns retains.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the